Hey, what's up YouTube? It's AFOL Man, Emery here, and I have a diecast haul slash toy haul and a trade with the Mustang Hunter. If you guys don't know who that is, he's another diecast collector, and I did a trade with him. Yes, I did burn my hand trying to reach into the oven to grab some baked potatoes out. But anyways, Mustang Hunter, he looks out for me, and if I find some stuff that he needs, or I basically have a bunch of stuff that I just need to go through the boxes and do trades with him. First off, I wanted to show this Matchbox, which I did a wheel swap, and I added the the dirt bikes to the back. See, this came on this is the Hot Wheels version of the Rubicon. I like this. I like the red. It's got the difference between the Matchbox. This is Matchbox. You know, the fenders is part of the base, the plastic base, and this has got the metal. And I took the motorcycles, kind of cut them and put them in there. Put a little bit of glue on it. I took the wheels off of this and threw them on here so they're a little bit bigger. These are actually the wheels that came on it, which that makes it look more like a Hummer in my mind. And that's where I cut the motorcycles out, put those wheels on there. So I just want to show you that I have been playing around with more wheel swaps. I'm on the lookout for another one of these Dodge Demon Chargers, just to take those wheels off of it and swap them onto something else. But let's get into the trade with Mustang Hunter. He came across the new Matchbox, and as I showed you guys in the video before, I came across these two, but not this one. Somebody had already taken all the Bugattis out of it. I really like this. You guys, I know I showed you in the last video that I did buy one off of eBay, which is right there, and I did a wheel swap with it, and I think it looks good. So it's got real riders on it. I know you guys see this. I just want to show you this. I did pick this up, this 35-year anniversary. I had to. You guys know me. I'm a big Back to the Future fanboy, so I grabbed that. He also sent me the new Corvette, the blue one. Definitely appreciate that, which I did find those and picked them up. And I have not seen this yet, and he was kind enough to send it to me, which is the Matchbox 510 Datsun. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this casting, but I have a couple from years prior. Let me grab one. I have one right over here and show it to you. The main difference between that one and this older one, which I have it like right here, is this one's got the printing on the top, and where this one has the decals on the sides. Let's go ahead and open it. Just get a closer look at it. I told him to just send these in a padded envelope because I was going to open them. So he was like, really? Because he's more of a carded collector. But I figured if it saved a little bit of money in shipping. Now, I think there might be a model like this where this is painted, or maybe I've just seen people on Instagram kind of paint that, paint the tank red, paint the wheel, the tire black, paint these, and it just makes it really look better. You could even put in like yellow KC lights across the front. Is this something, maybe it's just the wheels, something about that one. I'm pretty sure these are the identical casting, but this one, maybe the wheels and the printing on the side, it looks so much better. Now, obviously, from the top, this one looks better, but even so, I think this one, I like the green better. So I think that's a whole series that are coming to Walmart's. This Matchbox off-road. Here's a look at what else is in there to keep an eye out for. I'm not a huge fan of that Porsche. I'd probably grab that F-150 and maybe that Subaru. I say that, but I'll probably end up grabbing them all if I ever see them. But I need to start limiting myself. And he also found this. This is a yellow Kroger exclusive 510 Datsun. If you guys know, I've kind of got a little bit of a Datsun thing going. I got, like, over here I got all my Datsuns that I've done wheel swaps with. And Walmart's got, you know, they get this, or Walmart and everybody's getting these, the black, and before that was the red, which, you know, you can pretty much still find those on the pegs. Maybe the red ones, maybe at like Dollar General or something. But the yellow, where I live out here in central Missouri, there's no Kroger's. There's really, I don't think, I looked on Google, and I think St. Louis has got some. There's really not even any in Kansas City. Now, it's not to say these might not show up at other grocery stores that, you know, like we do have Hy-Vees, which I don't, a Hy-Vee is an hour away from me here. So, you know, this is, so these are basically going on eBay for like 10 plus shipping, 20, 30. I mean, people are wanting a bunch of money for those. So he was kind of, I think he found a few of those. So I was like, yeah, you know, I want that. So he sent that to me. You know, some of the other stuff I picked up, I stopped at my local Hobby Lobby, and they did have a different majorette. I don't think this one was there before, so I grabbed it. Let's open it up. Obviously, this is, you know, use your 40% off. It got it down below $5. You can do that once a day. The only problem is you got to stand in line at Hobby Lobby, because especially right now, I think everybody's with the holidays. Everybody's like buying everything. So you're like, got two cashiers and you got to stand there for 30 minutes to get one thing. I love this. What is it? I think this is like a Honda, or yeah, this is like a rally. You know, I have dirt, things like Dirt 2 for the Xbox One X. Maybe I'll shoot a video, throw it on Instagram, like I'll show this car and then get into the cockpit of, you know, my sim racer over here, and then drive it around. So I picked up that. I like these cars with the different you know, different colored wheels, black in the back, red in the front. I was thinking maybe we got like the from the Boulevard, that Sylvia up there with the blue and the red. I think that looks pretty good. Now these have like shocks a little bit, so you can kind of that's sweet. Metal top. I think it's plastic bottom, but they just really have a lot of details. I really like that. So I'm happy to pick that one up. That was Hobby Lobby's carrying those now. In the beginning, I was at a Dollar Tree, and they had just put out a whole bunch of cases. And I think it was the H. Yeah, it's the H case. If you don't know, which people ask me all the time, that last letter on the card is the case. Which some of them are like international and they don't have that. But that's the H case. And there's a website where you can look up what the treasure hunt is, what the super is of each case, because it's a lot to keep up with. I think H came out at the beginning of the year. It usually goes, I think, in alphabetical order. So I think, you know, Walmart's got Q now, and the Dollar Tree, which, you know, everything's $1, is just getting H. But I went through the whole thing. I started at the top, worked my way down, got to the bottom, boom, there it was. And to be honest with you, I didn't even know this was the Super. I thought it was like the Nissan GTR, like the blue version. I thought that was the Super. So that's really what I was looking for. But, you know, I keep my eye out for anything with that color paint. You know, that Spectral Flame paint job, dark red. And so I found that. Yeah, I think I have, yeah. I'll show you the regular, because I had one. So here's the regular. You can really see the difference there. But, you know, if you don't know, and you're just, you know, looking through them, as you can see from that video, those pegs were like, each peg had probably 4 or 5 too many cars on, so they just fall off. So I had to move a lot of stuff. But another thing I found there at that Dollar Tree was ID cars, and not just a bunch of fantasy cars, but actually some nice cars for $1. I had been wanting to get this Jaguar for some time. I never pulled the trigger on it, and I'm glad I didn't, because $1. Yeah, I know for me in my area, these just started hitting Walmart. I think they were maybe a Target exclusive, like the IDs, but my Walmart just got them like a couple weeks ago, and they're already hitting the Dollar Tree for $1. And as you see, I'll put a picture here. There was a lot. Like when Walmart and Target usually have these, they have 1 or 2 boxes. My Walmart only usually has 1 box, but Target had like 30 of each car. These are just some of the ones I got. So if you have a Dollar Tree, not Dollar General, but Dollar Tree, where everything truly is $1 in your area, check them out. They might have some ID there for $1. If you don't know, these are normally $5, but I was blown away by that. So now my Walmart still doesn't have any track or anything, and I would maybe like to get the scanner so you can scan this and download the app and play around with it. One last thing to show you I picked up was I got this like nail snipper. Basically you can see it's got an angle there. When you're switching out wheels, especially like the plastic bottoms inside there where the axle is. Let me see if I have one I could show you. There's, a couple folds that hold the axle in place. Here, I got one right here. Just bear with me. Get this out of my box. So here's a base. This is a metal base. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I took this off of. But you see how hard, or you can see what I did to try to get that axle out of there, to get those wheels out. I basically just had to pry it with a little flathead screwdriver, and then I had to take my grinder and drill it a little. I only took the back one. I think I was just going for the axle because I broke the axle on something. I didn't even want these wheels. But this should, theoretically, I've seen people on YouTube do this. Just go in there and just snip it off. You want to make sure you're wearing safety glasses, because that could just fly right into your eyes. But so that should help with doing more modifications to the Hot Wheels. So again, guys, if you haven't checked out Mustang Hunter, we'll go out on a Mustang. Go check out his YouTube channel. I'll put a link to his Instagram, his YouTube, and go give him some love. Tell him I sent you over there, and look forward to more toys all together. I'm not done with Lego. I'm not done with anything. I'm just going through this spurt. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.